How's it going, everybody? Welcome to GHMV Reacts. This month is Super Couples Month, and we're going to be looking at a bunch of super couples every Wednesday. Frisco and Felicia are the theme of this week, and then Sunny and Brenda are the theme of next week, and then Robert and Holly, and then Luke and Laura. Now, I know that some of you were like, hey, what about J-Sam? But I gotta be honest here, as much as I love J-Sam, and you guys know I loved J-Sam, I've never really considered them a super couple. In fact, I don't see any couple from like 2000s onward as a super couple, at least not the original definition of the word, because to me, super couples were couples that were heavily invested on by the show to the point where they were going on location shoots with them all the time and telling these larger than life storylines, and everyone was watching, or the majority of the audience was watching for them specifically. And while J-Sam were popular, I don't think they were that popular. You know what I mean? It's, again, not to say that I didn't love J-Sam. Y'all know I did. But to me, the couples that I listed, like Frisco and Felicia, Robert and Holly, Sunny and Brenda, Luke and Laura, they're the actual, or what I feel is the definition of the term super couple. And this week, we are looking at Frisco and Felicia scenes, but I thought, in honor of the inauguration of Super Couples Month, I thought it would be fun to start things off with a scene that features at least 3 of the super couples, Luke and Laura, Frisco and Felicia, and Robert and Holly. It's just a short scene, but it's honestly one of my favorites, and it's from the Aztec storyline, kind of like the finale of it, that doesn't really reveal much of the story, but it's such a great scene. So let's watch together. Sean's there too.
Tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light, but don't let me be lonely tonight. Go away then, damn you. Go on and do as you please, yeah. You ain't gonna see me.
Luke and Laura were so in love.
I'm undecided and your heart's been divided. You've been turning my world upside down now.
This story had to have been so fun for the audience to watch.
Well, do me right now, baby. Go on and tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light, but don't let me be lonely tonight. I don't want to be lonely tonight. No, no, I don't want to be lonely tonight.
All right, so this scene here is when Frisco and Felicia first met. I'm excited to watch this. It's been so long. This show knew it had eye candy in the form of Jack Wagner, let's be honest. I still love the 80s music.
What? Huh? How'd you get in here? What do you want? Hey, wait. Wait a minute. Now listen to me. You're in my apartment and you're gonna tell me why. You got it? or I'm calling the police.
How do you take it? Black, cream, sugar, any combination thereof. Black.
Frisco's awfully accommodating
I think
for
it's about
someone
time
whose house was
That
broken
I found
into.
out what this is all about. I could call the cops, you know. I should. I mean, you broke into my apartment, you tried to rip me off. They could put you away for a long time for something like that. Kid your age wouldn't last long in prison, if you know what I mean. So much for scare tactics, huh? What is the big deal with this ring? I mean, it's only worth 20, maybe 40 bucks. I mean, you'd be a lot better off stealing
I don't think that's what it was worth.
stereos or something. Why is this so important? Huh? All right, kid. It's the cops you want. You got it.
Just gonna try to sneak away.
Officer? Yeah, I'd like to report a burglary, please. One more coffee, pal?
Remember when houses had kitchens on soaps? Only Sonny's does at this point.
Well, he speaks. Or it speaks. Anyway, something does. Was that you?
Stay away from me.
No, not to you. Straighten this out a little bit.
There's nothing to talk about.
Convince me.
Sorry, I'm leaving.
No, you're not. You're going to stay right where you're at.
Don't you give me orders.
Come here. What do you know?
All right, are you satisfied? Satisfied your curiosity?
Baby, I'm getting more curious by the minute.
Well, on that note, I shall leave you.
No, you don't.
What's it to you if I leave? You still have your ring. No damage has been done.
Well, how do I know you won't go rip somebody else off?
I won't. I promise. I'm not a criminal.
Oh, just a petty thief, huh?
No.
You tell me then.
Can't explain it.
I'll give you an easier question, okay? What's your name?
Felicia?
Felicia what?
It's not important.
You say so. So, what else do you do besides park cars for a living?
Not really a valet.
You don't say.
Look, I don't have to explain myself to you. The ring was mine, and I wanted to get it back.
Well, there are easier ways, like asking. Listen, Felicia, that's it, isn't it? Felicia? Look, you're gonna have to be a little bit more communicative, okay? Or I'm gonna call the cops.
All right. The ring belonged to my grandmother. I was looking for it, and someone said it was going to be at that charity ball. I know I couldn't afford it, so I decided I'd have to steal it back. I mean, what else could I do?
Well, at the moment, you could try to tell the truth.
Why should I bother you? And
She
believe me no matter
was.
what I tell you.
Well, you've got to admit you haven't given me much cause to trust you, huh?
All right. My grandmother isn't dead. She's still alive.
There's a start.
The ring was stolen by my cousin, the black sheep of the family.
You're not the black sheep? You mean there's somebody worse?
Are you going to let me finish?
Please. Sorry, continue. This is getting very good.
I mean, it's kind of a larger-than-life
I
story,
told
let's
my
be
grandmother I'd
honest.
get the ring back for her, but before I could, my cousin sold it. My grandmother wanted to buy it back, but I knew she didn't have the money.
So you stole it. Shame on you. What would your grandmother say?
Well, the idea wasn't to get caught.
Well, it usually isn't.
Well, at least now you believe my story.
Not a word.
All right, okay, I'll buy the ring back from you. I'll pay whatever you want.
We'll do this in installments. First, all I want is a little honesty. Not much, just a little, just so I can start to trust you.
It's trust you want? All right.
Hey!
My ankle. I can't move it. It must be broken.
Christina's always had such a very unique voice, and they're very Barbie and Ken, you notice? Beautiful people. Like little dolls.
Get you to the hospital. We're almost there.
It's really starting to hurt.
You'll be all right once you get off it.
Those men.
What?
You didn't see them?
See who? What are you talking about?
They're the ones trying to get the ring.
Right.
I'm telling the truth.
And I'm telling you, I don't believe the fairy tale you invented.
You've got to help me, Frisco.
I'm helping you. I'm taking you to the doctor so he can look at your ankle, okay?
Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Frisco Jones. Tell him it's important, will you, please?
All right, I'll get right on.
Thanks. Come on. You're a heavy one, you know.
Oh man, so that's their first meeting. Pause it because it's, the ads. So that's their first meeting, and obviously there's a lot more to it, but oh gosh, it just keeps going. But we got things to go through. So we're jumping from that, and we're going right to their engagement. So let's watch together after this ad.
Guess not.
I'm glad we're seeing some Sean and Felicia scenes here. On Anna and Frisco, Tony.
What?
About the graduation, you're going to come, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Good.
It's not going to be the same, no?
You've worked too hard to lose this diploma.
Well, don't worry. I'm set on being a cop. Just the rest of my life, it's going to be hell.
Dr. Eden, please call the 6th floor nursing station. You can still pull this off, you know.
Oh, you know something I don't?
You can't let the woman that you love walk out of your life.
Well, do I have a choice?
That's up to you. I know you well enough to realize you'll never get over that girl. So yes, you do have a choice. You can count on being haunted by Felicia for the rest of your life, or you can fight for the real thing now while you still can.
Did I ever tell you the story of my perfect love?
Does it have a moral?
Oh, when I was a young man, I fell in love with this terrific girl. She loved me too. Know what happened?
Obviously, you didn't get married and have kids and live happily ever after.
She left me.
I'm going to regret asking why.
The reason she left me is because she thought the life I was living was much too dangerous.
Are you making a point, or are you telling a story?
No, I am just trying to keep you from making the same mistake the girl and I did. See, she walked out on me, but I let her go. Of course, being a WSB agent is much more dangerous than serving in the Port Charles Police Department.
That, Sean, is no consolation.
Oh, I think it's rather sad, that's all, Felicia. Because here I am, still alive, still healthy, still kicking, and still in love with the same girl. Often wonder if she still feels the same way about me.
I wonder who Sean was talking about.
I'll tell you something, my life has been far from dull. A bit lonely. I think I would have been much richer if I'd had someone to share it with.
You're one of the lucky ones, one of the survivors of the wars. One of the few.
But so is Frisco. And my guess he's going to keep on being a survivor. And for his sake, as well as yours, I just hope he doesn't have to do it alone, that's all.
She did it! We did it! All three of us did it!
Oh, Vince's wife just had her baby.
Oh, well, that's nice. Listen, did you have any luck with Felicia?
I tried my all-night charm. My best story is I struck out.
Ah, look at the way she's looking at Frisco.
Yeah, she still lives in it. She just won't marry him.
Oh, yes, she will. There is going to be a wedding, and we have lots of work to do. Oh, good, there's an elevator. Come on. Come on. We have things to do.
I couldn't be happier for all three of you. Congratulations.
Well, something tells me this wasn't the original engagement, but that's okay.
We couldn't have done it without you. I mean that. You saved my life. You gave my son a father and Nina a husband. And by doing that, you lost the best thing in your life. I'd do anything to be able to bring Felicia back to you. I can't do that.
She's right over there.
But there is something that Nina and I can do. I hope one day it means as much to you as it means to us. We're naming our son after you, Frisco.
Aww.
Welcome to the world, Frisco Friscotti.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Wait, what is going on?
Listen, the decorators just want to get, oh, come on, head start on all the decorations. Put them on the table.
Yeah.
Monica, haven't you heard there isn't going to be a wedding?
That's what I keep trying to tell her, but she doesn't listen.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course there is going to be a wedding. Now you can put the, oh, this is the wall that I was talking about. And don't forget, I wanted to make it look
Talk
just
some
like a
sense
garden.
into her,
Will you?
Is that the Brownstone?
Yes, let me just see what else you're going to need.
Okay. Monica? I don't know. Monica?
We'll do as much as we can today and then come back first thing in the morning.
Monica, there is not going to be a wedding.
Of course there is going to be a wedding, Tanya. I saw the look in Felicia's face at the hotel, at the Port Charles Hotel the other night, when she promised she was going to have a wedding here, right here in the Brownstone. So everyone could forget all of the sadness of the past. Well, certainly she is not going to let us down with all the preparations we have made.
Excuse me, what do you want, this trellis?
Yeah, just stack it up against the wall for now, would you?
Okay.
By the way, where does she intend to get married?
Ah. Oh. This is good. The fireplace, that's fine.
That's perfect.
No.
Wouldn't
Listen,
that be
maybe
perfect?
she's right. Maybe if we just pretend the wedding's gonna happen, maybe it's gonna happen.
Do you still have flowers out there that you
We
need
have
some?
2 vans full of flowers.
Well, I guess it's too late to send him back.
Everyone really believed in
Go out and
them.
get him and bring him in.
For a pregnant woman, you think very clearly.
Oh,
Monica, we're getting the flowers.
I asked you all to be here with me one final time before you join the full group for your graduation exercises. I figured I ought to chew you out one last time, just for old time's sake, huh? All right. I know you've all got what it's going to take to serve and protect the people in this city. It's also particularly rewarding when your efforts produce such dramatic results as they did yesterday in that hostage crisis when our own Cadet Jones and Officer Friscotti solved that hostage crisis in such a fast and safe manner. Well done, Officer Frisco. You and your classmates are going to make excellent cops. Now, I guess that's about all there is to say. All I can do now is wish you the best in your careers and tell you that you're going to make the department and your old teacher real proud. So for the last time now, attention! Congratulations, cops. Dismissed.
Back when being in the PCPD wasn't so bad. Ay, ay, ay.
Hey, Frisco. Come on. Cops take care of their own, buddy.
What do you say we go get our badges?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right, Sue, I'll join you. You come?
Yeah.
Didn't expect to see you here.
I wanted to make sure you came home after graduation.
Why should you care?
We have a lot of things to do before the wedding. You marry me?
Aw, re-engagement.
Yeah.
I need to watch more Felicia and Frisco, honestly. The only story I really watched of theirs was the Aztec Princess, like the original story, but not much else. Alright, now this is during their wedding. Frisco singing Lady of My Heart to Felicia. I couldn't skip this one, obviously. Might get copyrighted for it, but it's all good.
Frisco and Felicia. And I just hope he knows what he's supposed to do.
Everyone goes home, and I'm left standing here on the stage alone. When shadows paint the scene, where spotlights used to fall. Now it's like a dream. Did it happen after all? Then I see you there in silent silhouette, glow of your cigarette, like a shooting star. Lady of my heart,
They're so sweet.
tell me who you are. You've waited in the dark, and I need you with me. Lady, please reveal what you are is real. Can I touch, can I feel?
It's so wild that we're watching them like fall in love on the show, and then they're falling in love in real life.
Guess I've had my share. I was reached
Gotta respect that they seem to have an amicable relationship, even though they're no longer together in real life as well, though. Co-parenting at its finest.
Yeah, penthouse should be ready about now.
And Duke.
Yeah, we have to get to this special honeymoon, right? Please. Come follow me to a land of beauty and fantasy. Oh my goodness.
I think they kind of already lived in one, didn't they? That was creepy. Oh, man. All right, well, that wraps this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week, we will be reacting to some Sunny and Brenda scenes. Let me know what you might want to see in the video next week. And if you liked this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.